children, welcome back to our math class. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 13, perspective of 3D object. What do you mean by this? Perspective of 3D objects give us a new information regarding the different views from different angles of any object. Before going to that, let's recall what we have learnt about the 2D and 3D shapes and what is the close relationship between these two types of shape. We have already read about different 3D shapes in the previous classes chapters, and in those chapters we read even how to draw the net of any given 3D object. So always we find a 3D object has three dimensions, that is a length, breadth and a height, whereas a 2D object has only two dimensions, either length or breadth. There is no thickness or height in 2D objects. So even we have read about how to view an object, what are the different views of an object. So here I have drawn few figures for you from which I can draw your attention and make you recall and try to relate how can you come to know and see the things around you on this point of view, that how an object will look when you look at it exactly by standing in front of it, when you look at the same object by standing beside it, or you look at the same object from the top. So here let's see. First figure I have drawn for you is a cup of tea where there is a spoon kept inside. So if the tea cup is placed exactly in front of you, so when it is kept in front of you, the viewing should be the horizontal view, means the cup should be kept exactly in front of your eyes. When it is kept in front of your eyes, how does the cup look like? Can you see the spoon completely? No, because some part of the spoon will be hidden inside the cup, and if you are standing exactly in front of it and try to view the cup, then it will look like this. So it is the front view of the teacup. Whereas if you will try to look at that same cup exactly from the top, suppose the cup is kept on a table and you are viewing from exactly from the top, then the figure you will only able to observe the top of the cup, which is circular in shape, as well as you can view a little part of the handle, little part of the handle, as well as you can see the spoon now, isn't it? A little bit you can see the spoon and it look like this. Next, if you want to look at the same cup from the side, if suppose you are observing from this side, if you are observing from this side, so this side you have the handle of the cup, this side you will have the handle of the cup, and from that side when you see the handle part of the cup is towards you, so it will look like a thick line like this, as well as the part of the spoon that is kept, that will also be visible, and the rest of the view of the cup will also be visible. So here this is the top view of the cup, whereas this is the side view of the cup. So in this chapter we will learn how to imagine and draw the different views of any given 3D object. For example, one more example I have taken. Suppose this is a house. It's a house. Now this is the entrance of the house. So obviously the entrance part of the house will be considered as the front part of the house. So if you stand exactly in front of the house, how the house will be visible? The house will be visible like this. So what view is this? This is the front view of the house which is drawn here. Whereas if you are standing exactly in the side of the house and trying to view, it will look like this. So this will be the side view of the house. Now can you guess which view is this one? Which view is this one? vertically into two halves. Can you guess which view is this one? This is the top view. See, exactly if you will go and view the house from the top, you will just simply find a rectangular shape. And we all know the house is in the shape of sloping. See, it is sloping on both the sides, but this sloping will not be visible from the top. It will look like a rectangle, and this edge can be slightly visible. So if you want to show that edge, we can draw it as a straight line here. So this will be the top view of the house. Top view of the house. Whereas one more figure I have drawn for you. Here it is a car. If you stand in the side of a car, and observe the figure of the car, it will look like this, isn't it? And if you stand and look at the car from the top, sometimes people used to have 2-story building or 3-story building or 1-story building. Then you can observe a car that is parked near your house or somewhere, and from the top, if you will view, can you see the whole car exactly? No, you can see only the top of the car, isn't it? So this is the top view of the car. Whereas when a car is coming towards you from in front of you, it is coming towards you, a car is coming, then what view you get? Mostly you get this view, isn't it? So in this case, this one is the side view, whereas this figure is the top view, and this is the front view. So children, I think you got the idea how to view an object and find out the trying to draw the different views of an object. So you can take your own examples. You can take any object that you find around you and try to bring or draw the different views of it. So one more point I would like to add here, that is the top view of any object. The top view of any object is also called as the plan. If somebody will ask you, what is the plan of the figure? What is the plan of the figure? Then the top view will be called as the plan of that particular 3D object. Okay? Next, I have taken 3 different 3D shapes that are very known figures to us. That is, we have already read about these figures in geometry, right? This is the shape of a cube, this is the shape of a cylinder, whereas this is the shape of a cone. So you can imagine and try to bring out or draw the different views of a cube. Children, I know you all must be playing the Rubik's Cube, and many of you might be having the Rubik's Cube at home. So you can take example of that cube. You can take that cubical Rubik's Cube and keep in front of you and try to look at it exactly from the front. Then what do you find? What do you find? What will be the difference? If exactly from the front, it will look like a square, because the face of the front face of a cube is, or all the faces of a cube are square in shape. So the front view will be exactly a square. And if you want to look at it from the top, so top of the cube is also a square. Whereas if you will try to see the side, from the side if you want to see, then also you will find that it looks like a square only, isn't it? So from every angle, means if you are trying to view the top view, side view and front view of any cube, from all the angles it will look like a square. So the views of any object, the views of any 3D object are the flat figures. That they are the 2D shapes. The views of any 3D shapes are in the form of 2D shapes. It looks like a 2D shape. Whereas if you are going to find out what are the different views of a cylindrical object, if you will cylinder is circular in shape and we can visible or we can see only the circle. So this will be the top view, this will be the front view, and from side if you will see, if you will keep a cylindrical object and from side you will see, you will find only a rectangular shape. You will find only a rectangular shape. Even in front also slight rectangular shape only you will find. Okay, a little bit curve you may get in this edge, top and bottom, but most probably you will get the same figures for front view and for the side view. Most probably you will get the same figures for the front view and side view of a cylinder. Now let us come to the cone. If you will observe a cone from front, it will look like this. The front view will look like this, isn't it? If you are looking at a cone from the front, it will look like this. Okay, slightly curved here, slightly curved, very slightly curved. And whereas from the top, if you will see, if you will take a cone and try to see from the top, the view will be only a circular view. And from the side again, it will look like the view that we find in the front view. Okay, so these are the front, top and the side view. Now one more figure I would like to take and show you, that is rectangular faces or 3D shaped rectangular faces. What is it, children? It's a cuboid. So how the views of a cuboid will be? Just you see, there are some faces which are exactly rectangular in shape. So in the other two sides you will get, here these two faces you will get square faces, because we get four similar rectangular faces where the breadth of each face will be same, so we get squares in these two sides. So now if you will stand exactly in front of this face will be visible and it is rectangular in shape. Whereas if you will observe from the top, and from in the top also we have a rectangular face. So top view also will be a rectangle. But if you want to go for the side view, then it will be a square. So these are the different views of a cuboid. So whenever we are drawing the views of any 3D shape, we get mostly all the shapes of the views of the 3D shapes are flat shapes. So this is the quite relationship that we find between a 3D shape and a 2D shape, that all the faces or the views of any 3D shape can be expressed or shown or drawn in the form of a 2D shape. Okay, now based on these concepts, few questions are given in prelude exercise to recall what we have learned in the previous chapters regarding these 3D shapes and 2D shapes. The first question we have, look at the 3D shapes marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and answer the question. The first question is, which 3D shape has 6 squares, 2 circles, 6 rectangles, 2 triangles and 1 circle. So let's see. So these are the figures given in question number 1. This is the figure 1, figure 2, figure 3, figure 4, figure 5. I am not going to give you the answer and just discuss the questions. Here we have a cube. So just first of all observe the figures and try to find out the different number of faces that we have. So a cube has how many faces, children? It has 6 faces. And what shape is this figure? This is the figure of a cuboid. Also cuboid have 6 faces as we have in a cube. rectangular faces only. It depends upon the length and breadth of the other faces of the cuboid. So here also we get 6 faces. Then in a cylinder we have one curved face and top and bottom are 2 circular flat faces. Whereas this is a triangular prism. Already we have discussed about it. In a triangular prism we have 3 faces. You will find these two faces are rectangular faces, okay, as well as there will be a base also which will be rectangular in shape. So 3 rectangular faces and top and bottom you will get 2 triangular flat faces. Whereas in case of cone you will have one curved face and the flat face that is in the bottom which is in the shape of circle. So children, now after discussing the number of faces, you can guess which shapes or which shape has 4 squares, 6 squares, 2 circles, 6 rectangles respectively. The question number 1 has in bit B, which 2 3D shapes have same number of faces and edges and vertices, and which shape has number of vertices equal to the number of edges. See, vertices is the point where you find the edges be. The sharp edge that is formed where 2 faces meet is called as the edge, whereas the point at which all the edges meet are called as the corners of a 3D shape. Now, this particular 3D shape has how many corners? 8 corners. Whereas this particular 3D shape is also having 8 corners where one more corner is invisible. It is hidden behind the figure. So, if I will draw the dotted line, I can find there is a vertex over here. So, total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices of the corners of this 3D shape. Whereas a cylinder will have no vertices, it has only edges. How many edges? 2 edges. One on the top, one on the bottom. In your triangular prism, you will find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a hidden one behind this 6, 7, 8, 9. Total 9 edges you will get. Whereas the vertices are 1, 2 or corners are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 corners. If you will come and try to find out the number of edges and corners in a cone, only one corner we have and the edge will be formed at the bottom or the base near the circular base, where the curved face and the circular flat face of the cone meet, there a sharp edge is formed. So children, these are the number of edges and the number of corners that you can find out in a 3D shape. So the question number 1 is completely for you. You just try to write down all the required information or the information regarding these 3D shapes, whatever is asked. The next question is, draw the plan of a cube. So just now I explained the top view of a figure is called as a plan. The top view of a figure is also called as the plan. So of a cube, what will be the top view of a cube? From top, if you will observe a cube, what shape will you find? Yes, you are correct. We will find a square shape because all the faces of a cube are in the shape of a square. Next question we have, draw the plan, front view, side view of the following figure. So plan means it's the top view, front view means exactly if you are standing in front of the figure, how the figure will look to you, and side view means if you are standing to the side of that figure, how the figure will look like. That you have to imagine and try to draw it. So children, draw the figures carefully and complete this prelude exercise, because I am not going to send any solution for this exercise as I have discussed everything in detail. So you complete this. If you cannot do or draw the plan, top, front view and side view, of these figures or will still have any doubts in this, I will discuss in the online classes. Okay children, thank you.